Hi everyone, my name is Virginia Wade, and in this video we're going to be talking about what a ghost is and talking with a ghost. Basically, a ghost is a person that was born in the physical body and then died and walks around wanting to get our attention, sometimes appears to us or makes noise or takes things, so things disappear out of our home and then they come back. They want to scare us sometimes and frighten us. But if you just don't have any fear and be detached and talk to the ghosts like you would a regular person, even though they're dead, ask them questions, tell them, I'm not afraid of you. There's nothing you can do to make me afraid. And so the ghosts that want to scare you and make you afraid, if they realize they cannot do that to you or upset you, then they'll leave. I had a girlfriend, she went over to her friend's house and she was watching the house while her friend was away. And she knew that there was a presence there. Her friend had told her that there's a ghost in our house. And so she said, don't worry about it, I'll deal with it. So she was there washing the dishes, and all of a sudden this presence came, and it was kind of like a dark presence, and she knew that it was a ghost. And so she told the ghost, well, I'm not afraid of you. You can't make me upset. There's nothing you can do to upset me or make me afraid. And after that, it's like the ghost disappeared. And then her friend came back and she said, well, what happened? And I don't feel the presence of that ghost anymore. And she said, well, I told it I was not afraid and there was nothing it could do to make me upset. So I guess it left. It didn't have anything to do. It couldn't scare people anymore, so it just took off. And so they thought that was very interesting. So just talk to the ghost and ask them why they're there. What is the message that you have for me? And do you want to go into the light? See, a lot of these ghosts are, of course, people that have died, but they don't know they're dead. Some know they're dead, but when they died, they became earthbound spirits because they looked down and they didn't look up just towards the light. And they continued in their routines over and over. So there are a few that don't know that they died. Now, the important thing for you to do is to protect yourself and ground yourself before you start talking to any ghost or spirit. So to do that, you would visualize a white light energy coming down through the center of your head, the top of your head, down through your chakras, down to underneath your feet, and visualize this white light of the Holy Spirit expanding into a bubble around your aura and around you. This will protect you against physical harm. Then, after you do that, you need to visualize a purple light over that white light bubble. And what that will protect you against any negativity, negative spirits. Once you do that, you visualize a blue light over the purple light bubble, and that will protect you. Archangel Michael uses the blue light. for protection. Once you do that, you visualize energy coming up your feet chakras. Open your feet chakras. Visualize the energy coming up through your legs to your pelvic area if you're a woman, and to the base of your spine if you're a man. It's like a copper energy, earth energy coming up, and it's accumulating in those areas. And then you visualize a white light coming down the top of your head, down the back channels, down into either the pelvic area if you're a woman, or the spine, at the end of your spine if you're a man, and it's mixing. So this white silver light is coming down and mixing with the copper earth energy, and then going back up the front channels and out the top of your head like a fountain. So this is like a quick little exercise that you can do in the morning, and do that a few times, and then you visualize that white light bubble around you again. And be sure to visualize a cord from your pelvic area or the base of your spine down into the center of the earth and attach it there. That is called grounding. That will help you function better on the physical plane and be more stabilized, because we are spirits having a physical experience in these bodies. So once you do that in the morning, then you're ready to go out into your day to do whatever you need to do, or to talk to a ghost. I wouldn't recommend talking to spirits, negative spirits. That can be dangerous. But a ghost is usually a deceased loved one or another person that have died, and you can go ahead and have a conversation with them. It's pretty safe. If it's a more severe case where it's a very noisy, angry ghost, you may need assistance. But other than that, it should be fine. So you do that, you're ready to talk to the ghost. One way to do that is to go into meditation, into a relaxed state of mind, and just feel a presence. If you feel any presence around you, or just start talking to them and asking them questions. Normally they will answer, or you'll get information later on. Sometimes you'll see sparkling lights, or you'll see an orb, even with like a little face in an orb, like a gray white orb. They can be the size of a couple inches up to 8 inches, and you'll see them floating around, and it's spiritual, of course. Don't be afraid. That could be your deceased loved one coming back to you, or even a ghost. So you just talk to them and have a conversation. Ask them if they want to go into the light. First, convince them that they're dead. If they want to go into the light, these are the steps that you would follow. First of all, you have to be sure that they know they're dead and that they want to go into the light. Then you call on their deceased loved ones to come and assist, to take them into the light. You call on their angels. You can call on Archangel Aziel. He specializes in the afterlife. You can call on any archangel, guardian angels, friends and relatives that have died before him or her, to help assist. The next step would be to have them decide how they're going to go up. Are they going to go up in a car, on a horse, in a train? Like my stepdad, he said, "Oh, I want to go up in my Cadillac." Of course. I said, "Okay." So you see them get into the vehicle and they start going up with the assistance of all these other angels. So once that is done, sometimes a tunnel will appear, sometimes not. A bright light, they'll see a bright light and they'll go up to the source. And how you know they've gone up there: one, they're not communicating with you anymore, and two, you'll feel this overwhelming peace and know that they're okay, and you won't hear from them again. That's how you know they've gone into the light. So that's a basic technique. Mainly, you want to communicate with the ghost to be sure that they want to go into the light. If they don't feel worthy, they can always confess their sins, and then they'll be ready to go into the light. So those are the basic steps. Now, we're going to be talking in the next video about how I lived in a haunted house and how I resolved the issue of dealing with 4 different ghosts. So that'll be in the next video. We're going to close for this one. And if you like the video, you can subscribe and like. And then my website is www.opendoorswithin.com. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, bye.